Garden, the Chicago Bulls, and the New York Knicks. It's the magical, mystical Jordan Road Tour 1995. The Bulls are 2-2 since his return, and one of the most asked questions in America, most often asked, is how is the starting matchups for tonight's ball game?
Well, the Pippen and Bonner, and then by committee Smith and Mason, should really be an outstanding matchup along with the Jordan Starks.
Now let's go to Craig Sager. Craig.
Well, Bob, prior to his premature retirement, nobody guarded Michael Jordan straight up better than John Starks. He would use not only one but both hands to check him on the perimeter and to push and shove him in the paint. The rules are a little different now. However, Starks told me moments ago the Knicks still plan to have him go one-on-one, no double teaming. He wasn't intimidated before, and he's not now, and he says he's eager for the challenge. Bob?
Moments away from tip-off, there is John Starks. He's been a little bit of a slump lately offensively, but he does play Michael Jordan very well. Not only that, but Patrick Ewing, of course, playing against the center by committee for the Chicago Bulls, who will be Will Perdue, Luke Longley, and Bill Wennington. And, of course, Tony Kukoc starting at the power forward spot, and he'll be dealing with Charles Oakley. And there is number 45, in case you haven't heard it already. Jordan wore that number in junior high, wore it as he went to baseball for 18 months, and has returned with 45 because number 23 is retired and hanging above the rafters at the new United Center in Chicago. So Michael comes back to New York City. He loves playing in this gym.
Well, this place brings it out of you. And that's why we brought at the top that this is a nasty defensive series. This team, both teams do not like one another. Their styles of play are methodical. One is a low post power game, New York Knicks relying on 17 three-point shots a game. And the other one is the famous triangle offense.
Ewing wins the tip with Perdue. Charles Oakley matched up against Pippen early. Perdue got a piece of that. Perdue with a block on Ewing early in the game. Kukoc on the run. Jordan, 15-footer. Look out.
With Charles Oakley responsible for Chris,
the best defensive player in the NBA. Starks loses Jordan, speaking of defense, and hits it from a corner. That's tied at 2.
Now that's big because in the last 4 games.
Opening minute of play from Madison Square Garden, tied at 2. Jordan's return to New York City. These two teams could be matched up in the first rounds of the playoffs.
Improved in minutes, points, rebounding, and also shot blocking. Doing an excellent job.
Of course, the ball went to the Bulls. Pippen defended one-on-one by Bonner. They clear the floor. Up and under. Scottie Pippen.
There as the garbage man. Finish on the break, offensive boards, take it strong.
They're going to keep going to the well with Jordan and Starks. Double team. Oakley gets there. Too late. Starks is quick.
Well, if you remember, see, he's gone to the middle his last 2 times, so that time you could see he catches Starks leaning, and then it's just over.
Kukoc with a foul for Chicago.
Now remember, Michael is not blunt.
But Pippen has Armstrong. Oh,
baby.
Major jam. Wow, fouls him hard.
Now, right now, this is going to be interesting. Should they give him a hard foul, or did he go for the block? They are giving him just a block call and a foul. Now, because they're saying that he goes for the block. Now, you be the referee in this. Just watch how high up Pippen gets on this side. Now, remember,
Pippen stripped away. Derek Harper. Oh, what a move! Yes, Derek Harper. He said he was so excited to play in this game, but he said the only thing that was bothering him, Hubie, is that his youngster was more excited about Michael being here than Daddy playing.
That's universal, not just here.
A lob into Perdue, not well done. Blunt tried to get it over Ewing. Bad decision. Bonner. Knicks 26, Bulls 23. Phil Jackson's going to get a timeout pretty soon.
Well, right now, the Knicks are fronting.
When he gets fouled, will probably knock him down. It's a 4-point lead. Knicks over the Bulls, 2:33 to go, and that stops an 8-0 New York run. Harper starts it all over again over B.J. Armstrong. Knicks with 30 first quarter points and 2.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Pippen and Jordan. 8 to shoot. Jordan, pull-up jumper. That's a tough shot. He has 15.
suspended. Somebody's not injured. This is the first time their 9-man rotation is healthy this season.
I think I said Kerr was in for Atlanta. Atlanta wishes he was in for Chicago, of course. 32-26. Knicks have their biggest lead of the game now. Now can Bonner play Michael?
Oh, that was interesting.
Long range, nothing.
Michael says yeah, he can stay. Scottie Pippen cannot beat the Knicks by themselves. 2 against 8. It's not going to work. Everyone else must understand that they have got to finish the plays.
Like that. Of course, that's Michael Jordan. Bulls were 0 for 8 in the second quarter till Jordan scored. And Jordan now with 22 points. Jordan and Pippen have scored all but 2.
Every year over 50 wins. They play in peaks and valleys. And when they play other playoff teams, they have a tendency to always let you back. But you must shoot high percent.
Just like that from Michael Jordan. Then B.J. Armstrong found Hart.
That should go right into Patrick.
Ewing being played by Pippen. There's the double team. Right into the arms of Jordan. It's 2-on-2.
Oh, yes, and the foul. You know, that was like slow motion. He was just gliding because he knew that just watch the step that he makes when he decides that he's going all the way. Boom, there it is right there, takes the bump.
And was against Orlando and Indiana. He was down, was up against Boston and Atlanta, and is definitely up here tonight. Pippen gets his own rebound. Actually, Kukoc picks it up. Give it to Michael. New shot clock. Jordan on the drive. Had to get rid of it. Nowhere to go down there. 48-42. Knicks by 6.
Plenty of time here. 12 seconds.
Jordan isolated against Starks. 5 seconds. 4. You see it in the lower left. Jordan, 3 moves. Wow! And you see him squeezing that left hand.
He's a stamina guy, though. He very seldom misses games. And he gives you the major minutes night in and night out.
10 to shoot. Jordan loves playing Starks. 30 points for Michael Jordan. 1:27 to go in the first half.
You know, Starks was in his face, right on his wrist, even got him on the wrist, and it did not disrupt that shot.
Harper on the drive, answers for New York. It's a 6-point Knicks lead. Minute to
Leading rebounder with 9. He has 4 offensive boards. So the old story, when you're having a bad night offensively, you've got to help out with the boards.
Purdue back in at center. He started there and played well. Then Longley and Huntington came in. Bonner has 10 points. He had an excellent first quarter, starting at forward for the Knicks. 58-50, New York up by 8. 11:24 to go. Opening moments, third quarter. Jordan. He has 37. Now remember, I think Starks. Now the Knicks have the numbers.
Oh, yes.
Starks. 3. No. He stepped over the line.
Well, any fast break 5-on-2, of course you stop and try for a 3-point shot.
Chances are you'll get the rebound.
Yeah, the thinking there is that if you miss, boom, you got the rebound.
39 points for Michael Jordan. And if you dial foul, Knicks have an 8-point lead. 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Pippen running it from the point, now to Armstrong. John Starks living a nightmare tonight. Ewing steps out on Michael. That pulls him away from the hoop. 5 to shoot. Armstrong. Big bucket. That's a 3 for B.J. Armstrong.
Well, you know, B.J.'s a great 3-point shooter. You know, you're talking about a guy who shoots 44%. He's one of the top that we have in the league.
5-point Knicks lead. Armstrong into the paint to Kukoc, who had a pop potential layup, but he saw Ewing coming, didn't watch the ball, and it went out of bounds.
That was a costly turnover. That should have been a layup. B.J. Armstrong, as soon as he saw Oakley on him, definite clear out. Let me take them 1-on-1.
Would have cut the lead to 3 as it is 69-64 New York. Starks over Jordan. They got a piece of it. Oakley was there to put it back in. 71-64 New York. 6:41 to go, third quarter. The intangibles of Charles Oakley.
Well, Charles Oakley is their true garbage man, the power low post worker. The Bulls were going to substitute Blount for Kukoc.
Kukoc for three.
They sent it back to the...
Oakley steals the rebound. A lackadaisical Longley and Kukoc didn't count on Charles Oakley's hustle.
Well, the Oak man is one of the best offensive rebounders in the league when he's healthy. He usually averages between 4 and 5. Now tonight, he's pushing for that.
5 to shoot. Ewing steps away. Fadeaway doesn't go. Bonner is there. Oakley!
Travel.
Jordan operating. Fell down, got rid of it to Pippen. Back to Jordan. 3! And Jordan has 42.
Now listen, come on now. He was 1 for 10 in threes coming in.
Falling down, hit his man, Tonto. Scottie Pippen, who got it back to the long range. Patrick Ewing coming alive. What a ball game. 18 points for Ewing. Knicks by 2. These could be the first round playoff opponents in the East. Bulls call a timeout.
How would you like to have the players from that team in '93? Chicago only has 4 players available from that championship team.
Yeah, excellent point. Longley has not scored tonight. Pippen to Armstrong. He's open. That's a 2 for B.J. Armstrong. Knicks by 3.
B.J. one of the best spot-up guys that we have in the league. He read that penetration by Pippen perfect.
Starks long on the 3. Longley with that big body. Jordan
As they used to be.
10 of 11 from the line for Jordan. 46 points for Michael. 4 points away from tying his Madison Square Garden record, an opponent against the Knicks of 50 points. Smith with the fake. Good defense by Chicago. Inside Mason.
Nice.
Ewing. Jump hook over Longley. Good interior pass.
Excellent call, Bob. See, that's another quality that Mason possesses. He's a terrific ball handler for a guy. Longley going to the front of the rim. He stays outside, so Myers had to force the shot.
Yeah, Longley is normally much more effective offensively. Smith missing. Jordan rebounding. Bulls with a chance to take the lead, down 80-79. 30 seconds, a three-pointer. Line up for Michael Jordan. He has 49.
Played, even for a guy who's been playing for a while, it's a tremendous performance.
How would you guard him?
Well, first of all, I make sure that he didn't get off the bus to get in the building.
All right, thanks a lot, Bob.
Pippen with the steal. Kerr with the bucket. That's a 2.
Well, you can see on the bench there, Michael Jordan and Pete Myers were having words, whatever caused that.
I think he was probably talking to him about the time that he wouldn't come out with it. Longley inside. Human calling for that.
He looked like Big Country Reeves on that. Hey, come on. It's about time.
Bulls by 1. Davis. Shot clock to 10. Herb Williams.
Nice fake.
Smith for the offensive board to the putback. Knicks up by a point. To follow up on that, when Pete Myers was in, he had the ball inside. Jordan wanted it out high, wouldn't give it to him, and that's why.
See, he has the talent, Bob, to be the missing link for them. He can shot block. He's a big body. He should be able to score for you down inside, but you must do it every night.
Kerr from Longley. Nowhere to go.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
7 seconds.
Nice.
And the foul.
Beautiful, beautiful. And this is why you love watching Scottie Pippen play. If you notice, he's total motion. He's been going all night long. Now just watch this little hesitation. He looks off the one defender as he extends it, takes it right to the rim.
Pippen, 17 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists.
Sorry. Plus, They're kind of out of sync. They're not getting any type of perimeter game shooting. Give Chicago their due at the defensive end.
Ewing on the bench for New York. Herb Williams playing long way. 8 to shoot. Armstrong for 3. It's a 7-point Bulls lead. Timeout, New York. The Garden looking for the record. If they'll get the record, I'll quit referee. Give him the 2. Starks against Jordan to Ewing over Purdue. Ewing has 31. What a show tonight.
Isn't it amazing
Michael Jordan.
When you finally go to your guy, your bread and butter guy, what happens?
8-0 run by New York, all scored by Ewing. Bulls by 1. 10 to shoot for the Bulls. The Garden is alive. Jordan, fade away. Not again. Purdue follows. 101-98.
Now, Michael Jordan is struggling. He has missed 8 of his last 9 shots. For the game, he is 18 for 32.
Isolated against Starks, carrying 5 fouls. Jordan from 16. There's the record. That's the record of the most points scored against the Knicks at Madison Square Garden. Jordan's old record of 50, his new record 51. Now the record is over, Hubie. I can relax.
Yeah, it takes me out of the record book because I was coaching in that game.
I was going to say, I wonder how the coach felt. Ewing, however, answers over Purdue. Ewing with 33.
High screen and roll.
Jordan with 53. Michael Jordan with 53 points in this game. Ewing with 34. Starks with 5 fouls. Jordan's fadeaway blocked by Ewing. Starks, good pass. Look out.
Dunk it.
Yeah. That brought them to their feet. It's tied at 107.
Right now, Michael is forcing the action right now. The last 3 times down the floor. When they have played their best in this half, they just all played within the offense.
He forced it again. Goes to Harding. Jordan working on Starks. Got him in the air. Michael Jordan has 55. He had to work for them.
He did. Starks played him as well as you could, using his form.
And Starks defending.
They have Armstrong and Kerr in there as their spot-up people. Because they're saying, are you going to double-team Jordan? If they do, if you double-team, they're going to spot up.
Michael finds the open man. Whittington with a jam. 3.1 remaining. Timeout, New York.
That, and one of your guys just get a piece of it and the game's over. Right there. A great win for the Chicago Bulls.
Michael Jordan, 55 points in this ball game. The Bulls beat the Knicks 113-111. Let's go to Craig Sager. Craig.